Now on Sunrise and streaming on CrossroadsToday.com, Floridians are once again picking up the pieces after Nicole slammed into the state Thursday, killing at least 5 people. And a Victoria family is in critical condition this morning after their home caught fire early Wednesday. Plus, the battle for control of Congress still up in the air. Election officials are urging patience as votes are still being counted.
Take a look on the outside. Beautiful view. Look at this. Nice sunrise. If this is a live view from Port Lavaca, Nautical Landings Marina waiting boat camera. Don't let the sunrise fool you. Temperatures will be falling today. Rain chances on the way too. We'll give you details coming up.
You're watching 25 News Now Sunrise. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Carolina Astrain. Today is the 11th day of November 2022. The time is now just about 6:31 on your Friday morning. And today is Veterans Day, so we want to say a big thank you to our veterans. The Veterans Day Parade, I believe it starts at 10 o'clock in De Leon Plaza, and there's going to be a ceremony at 11 o'clock on the steps of the Victoria County Courthouse. And we also have another notification here for you. This is an alert sent out this morning by the Victoria County Sheriff's Office. The Victoria Electric Corporation will be conducting road repairs in the area of Parsons Road and Northside Road. Avoid that area. So that area again is Parsons Road and Northside Road. Avoid that area due to closure for approximately 4 to 6 hours. So that was sent out at 5:42 this morning. So be sure to avoid that area. And let's go ahead and turn to First Warn Storm Team meteorologist Trey Mining. Trey, we have a cold front coming today, but will it be here before the parade starts?
No, it will be later on this evening. Thankfully, we'll get the parade in. I think we'll be just fine, nice and warm. The weather cooperating for the parade at 10 o'clock in the morning and the ceremony on the court steps of the courthouse at 11 o'clock. So don't have to worry about that. The cold temperatures and rain chances by the afternoon time. Temperatures currently in the 60s, near 70 degrees. Noon time, 12:30, 1 o'clock, we're still in the mid-80s or so. And then the cold front makes its way into the Crossroads region, getting near Dixon and Gonzales by 3 o'clock, and then moving downward toward the 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. evening time here. Of course, in the 60s from Victoria northward after the front passes through the city, and the front still along the coastal zones, 70 to 80 degrees ahead of the front. The temperatures really tumble. By 9 o'clock, we're in the 50s to the 40s pretty much area-wide. And take a look at this. By 12 midnight, 45 degrees or so, and even colder than that, wake up time 7 a.m., upper 30s or so to near 40 degrees. Definitely going to be a very cold morning tomorrow morning, so please get ready for that. In addition to that, the little bit of fog we have currently on the outside beginning to fade out now, 12-mile visibilities. Rain chances later on today, a slight risk and a marginal risk both of severe weather around here. We'll take a look at that in graphic detail, and your full forecast is coming up a little bit later on as well. Stay warm out there later on today and this weekend. Carolina?
Thank you, Trey. Funeral arrangements are underway for a 4-year-old Victoria boy who was killed in a major crash last week. Aurelius Marzo Vincent Ortiz Romo was a pre-K student at Our Lady of Victory Catholic School. The double fatal crash happened last Friday in San Antonio. Police say a black SUV hit the guardrail at U.S. Interstate 37 South northbound past Loop 1604. The SUV went into the grassy area and fell off an embankment, coming to rest on train tracks. The SUV was then hit by a train. The driver and child passenger, Aurelius, was killed in the crash. San Antonio media report the driver was Aurelius's father. Now to the stunning damage from Hurricane Nicole. 5 deaths are now blamed on the storm. Many buildings along the Florida coast are at risk of collapsing. The storm is no longer a hurricane, but it's threatening to spawn tornadoes as it barrels north.
Tropical depression Nicole weakened overnight as it barreled into Georgia, but forecasters in Atlanta are warning of possible tornadoes and downed trees today. The storm still packing 40-mile-per-hour winds. Hurricane Nicole made landfall in Volusia County, Florida, where authorities now say 49 beachfront buildings have been deemed unsafe, including 24 hotels and condos now at risk of collapsing.
The structural damage along our coastline is unprecedented. We've never experienced anything like this before.
The storm surge slamming Florida's east coast, where Hurricane Ian washed away beaches and destroyed seawalls just 6 weeks ago.
This surely was a pretty tranquil place to sit and watch the beach, until Hurricane Nicole snatched the beach away. Now this entire house is sitting on exposed pilings. And over here, this is the back of the house's garage. The only thing left is the garage door. The floor and everything else just washed away.
In the Daytona Beach area, hundreds of people were evacuated before several beachfront homes buckled into the ocean, and authorities warn more houses could collapse.
This home, yesterday, I was in the living room. That is now in the ocean. They used to have, before Ian, a deck and 100 feet before you hit water. This is how fast erosion can change a coast.
The sprawling storm covered nearly the entire state of Florida. The whipped-up surf near St. Augustine producing massive amounts of sea foam, and this park bench floating away.
We got a bench on the loose.
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
The storm could dump 6 inches of rain in Georgia before moving toward Ohio and the Northeast later today. A Victoria family is in critical condition after their mobile home caught fire early Wednesday. 2 adults and 3 children were inside the home at the time of the fire. They were rescued by first responders and transported to San Antonio hospitals. The fire started in the 2500 block of Lone Tree Road. Firefighters were able to contain the fire. A Victoria Fire Marshal's Office investigation did not find any functional smoke detectors inside of the home. This is an ongoing investigation. It's still unclear which party will control the House and Senate after a close midterm election. Votes are still being counted, including in key Senate races in Nevada and Arizona. Election officials in Arizona estimate there are more than 400,000 votes left to process, tabulate, and verify, a process they say will not be completed until sometime next week. If going out on the water is in your weekend plans, we have what you can expect to catch. Here's 25 News Now Sports Director Gino Perez with your fishing report.
Go fishing. In East Matagorda Bay, redfish are good on mullet or live shrimp under a popping cork. In West Matagorda Bay, wade fishing for trout with artificials or live shrimp under a popping cork works best. In Port O'Connor, big redfish at both ends of the jetties and slot redfish are very good in 10 to 20 feet of water in the jetties. And in Rockport, trout are good in the early morning. The topwater bite is holding strong in 2 to 6 feet of water near bait. Good luck and be safe out there. That's your 25 Sports Now fishing report.
All right, get your cell phone and scan this QR code. It's our quick response code to download the Crossroads Today app. You can get breaking news alerts, vote in our viewer poll, get the latest news, weather, and sports, and learn all about our ongoing contest right there on the app. Submit those news tips and photos. And the time is now 6:37 on your Friday morning. Here's a look at what's coming up on 25 News Now Sunrise. A federal court struck down President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness program.
With several key races still uncalled, control of Congress remains on the line. In days after the midterm elections, former President Trump appears to be gearing up for 2024 and calling out a potential rival. I'm ABC's Justin Finch with more from Washington.
Take a look at the football forecast. Of course, CFL tonight. Crossroads Football Live, the game of the week, West Warriors versus the San Antonio Southwest Dragons in San Antonio. Keep that in mind. Kickoff time temperature 52, 53 degrees. Better bring your big coat. Could be some lingering showers also. Winds from the north near 30 miles per hour, bringing the wind chill down to the 30s. Ooh, very cold. Be prepared for that if you're going to the game. Full forecast coming up.
Hello, I'm Karina Garcia, and this is what you can expect on Community Crossroads. We sit down with a local group called Affectionate Arms that specializes in adult daycare. Sunrise anchor Carolina Astrain reports on scene with the 5 Points Museum. Plus, we also find out about You'll Love Shopping Victoria, and we have Mark Sloat from Animal Care Services.
Always had a passion for animals and helping those that were in need.
I'm John Zochik with Prosperity Bank. We can help you realize your family's dream with the Prosperity Mortgage for that new home or to refinance your current home. We're committed to our customers today and into the future. That's our Prosperity Bank promise.
Black Friday, the biggest savings event of the year, and you can beat the crowds and beat Black Friday at Lax Furniture. Get early access to hot buys store-wide, like this 2-piece living room or this 4-piece queen bedroom, your choice, only $9.95. And this Restonic Gracie mattress starting at just $4.99. Plus, get an extra 10% off for cash or easy financing with up to 48 months no interest and free delivery. Beat the crowds at the Beat Black Friday sale, only at Lax Furniture.
No matter where you call home, you deserve reliable coverage. At T-Mobile, we cover your town and 99% of people in America. And now, for a limited time with T-Mobile's hometown discount, families and small businesses who switch at a local store get 20% off. That's 20% off unlimited talk, text, and data for the life of your plan. Plus, with our T-Mobile Price Lock, we guarantee we won't raise the price of your rate plan. Get T-Mobile's hometown discount today.
If you're looking for assistance with an IRA, 401k, or other qualified retirement plans, we can help. I'm Dean Tice, president of Prosperity Trust. You can put your trust in us.
Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Good morning, good morning. It's 20 minutes away from 7 a.m. and temperatures on the warm side. By the time we get to 5 o'clock, we'll still be in the 80s in Victoria, but look what's happening to the north, just north of Cuero at that time. Cold front coming through. There's definitely the cold front line. Anybody can see that easily. 60s or so in Gonzales compared to near 80 degrees at Cuero. Front sinks to the south with thunderstorms along and ahead of the front. But temperatures behind the front, mighty cold. 2 a.m. we're in the 50-degree range, 40s, and maybe even some 30s by the time we wake up early tomorrow morning. And tomorrow's high, probably only in the 50s to near 60 at best. Another cold evening following after that. A quick look at the wind speeds. Here's the front moving on through. By 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, it's getting near Victoria, just north of there. As the front pushes offshore, winds turn around from the north. Sustained winds, that's a constant wind, 20 to 25 miles per hour. 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts behind that. So very windy, going to make it feel even colder. It actually is a pretty good little wind chill working out there coming on later on tonight and tomorrow. Got your full forecast coming up a little bit later on this half hour before we go. Carolina?
Thank you, Trey. This morning, the country is still awaiting final results from several key races that will prove crucial to deciding who controls Congress. With the Georgia Senate race now set for a runoff election, Democrats and Republicans are closely watching Arizona and Nevada, where both parties are hoping to pick up Senate seats.
Overnight, Maricopa County, Arizona, releasing results from 78,000 processed ballots, slightly boosting Democrats.
This is the process. It's been like this for years.
But the county still has hundreds of thousands more ballots to process. Candidates in Arizona's tight Senate race now reassuring supporters. Incumbent Democrat Mark Kelly.
It doesn't look like we're going to have the final results for a little while. And that's okay.
Republican challenger Blake Masters tweeting that with the remaining ballots outstanding, we are confident we will win.
We know this will take time, and we won't have more election results for several days.
In Nevada, Senator Catherine Cortez Masto still hopeful as ballot processing continues. Her opponent, Adam Laxalt, also upbeat.
But we're confident that the numbers are there, and we're going to win this race.
Meantime, Georgia is set for a December Senate runoff election.
We're in overtime. That means we got a runoff. Hey, I was built for this.
Fundamentally, this is a race about right and wrong.
On Capitol Hill, Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell says he's awaiting final results. His counterpart in the House, Kevin McCarthy, believes Republicans are heading for a majority.
Leader McCarthy, do you have the votes for both the majority and the speakership?
Yes. At the White House, President Biden not ruling out Democrats holding the House.
Still alive, like drawing an inside straight.
Republicans are now talking about 2024, largely pushed by former President Trump, who could announce his re-election campaign as soon as next week. Trump already going after a potential rival, calling Florida Governor Ron DeSantis an average governor with great PR. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
A federal court struck down President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness program. The judge in Texas declared it illegal. The conservative group, the Job Creators Network Foundation, filed a lawsuit in October on behalf of two borrowers who did not qualify for debt relief. The White House disagreed with the ruling and vowed to continue fighting. The Justice Department already announcing it was appealing the program, currently on hold following a ruling by the 8th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals in a separate legal challenge. Today is Veterans Day, and we have a viewer poll in honor of the National Day. Today we ask, are you or is someone you know in the armed forces? Yes or no? Let's take a look at what y'all have said so far. Okay, 69% of you say yes, and 31% of you say no. We want to keep hearing from you. Come to crosswordstoday.com/vote, and you can also scan the QR code right there on your screen to take part. The time is now 6:45 on your Friday morning. Still to come, we meet the Pet of the Week. Time to celebrate some birthdays. Happy birthday to Johnny. Love you from Kylie, AJ, Ashley, Jonathan, and all your family.
All right, also happy birthday to Anna. To the best mom we could ever ask for. Thank you for everything that you do. We love you. Love from the kids.
Happy birthday to Laurel. Happy 9th birthday to our Laurel Dragon. Hope you have the best day ever. Love you mucho, mucho. Love, Mom and Stratton.
And happy birthday to Leonardo DiCaprio. The Oscar-winning actor is 48 today. Happy birthday. And also happy birthday to actress Demi Moore. She is 60.
To see your birthday wish live on 25 News Now Sunrise, come to crosswordstoday.com. Click on more, and under home you'll see KABU. Submit your birthday. The time is now 6:46 on your Friday morning. Happy birthday if you're celebrating one today or this weekend. We'll be right back.
Texas Glass and Tinning, your local experts in auto glass replacements, is now offering recalibrations for your windshield replacements to get you back on the road safely. Texas Glass and Tinning has master auto technicians with over 20 years experience, offering you prompt and exceptional service, insured, and servicing the Golden Crescent and surrounding areas.
If it's glass, it's Texas Glass. Texas Glass and Tinting.
Victoria All Sports, South Texas's largest family-owned sporting goods store. Having served Victoria and surrounding counties since 1971, we're proud to continue to meet your firearms, hunting, fishing, camping, and outdoor apparel needs. Our friendly and knowledgeable outdoor experts can help you pick the perfect equipment for your next outdoor excursion, and that our in-house gunsmith services are available long after your purchase. Come get geared up at Victoria All Sport, located at 1902 Houston Highway, right here in Victoria.
In this morning's GMA First Look, let the countdown begin. It's just 2 weeks to Black Friday, and early deals are already going live.
Black Friday is not here yet. I will say that, but the good news is that we are seeing, early deals from stores like Target and Best Buy that are absolutely the kind of prices that we expect to see.
Stores like Walmart and Target rolling out early Black Friday deals right now and through the month of November.
Michael Bolton, did you know that Black Friday
is now on Mondays? Sure did.
But experts say keep a lookout for even deeper discounts later this month.
The big thing to remember is that even the stores that are hosting early Black Friday events are not rolling out all of their deals right now.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll tell you how to strategize your holiday shopping, plus what you need to know about credit card interest rates before you rack up those purchases. With your GMA First Look, I'm Will Reeve, ABC News, New York.
Good morning once again. It's about 10 minutes away, just about 10 minutes away from 7 a.m. Temperatures, of course, is the big story, and we'll be in the mid-80s by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, relatively warm throughout the majority of the day. But by the time we get to 9 o'clock, look at this, quite a difference in the 40s, 50s along the coast, and 40-degree readings from Victoria northward, and drops even more than that. By 2 o'clock, we're in the mid to lower 40s in most of the crossroads. Even some 30s coming up by your 6 a.m. on your Saturday morning. And with the winds still up at that time, near 20 to 30 miles per hour in gusts, it's going to be a very cold feeling coming up tomorrow morning especially, and the next few mornings after that. Not much happening throughout the morning hours here in the Victoria region, but by the time we get to the afternoon time, the front gets closer to us. A line of rain showers and thunderstorms forms along and ahead of the front. Some of those could be severe, so watch weather developments. We'll keep you updated right here. Lingering rain behind the front, cloud cover. Then it begins to clear out, but the cold air stays for a while. 84 degrees today, alert day today because of the severe weather threat. Rain likely, windy, 60% chance. Overnight lows with the rain continuing in the mid 40s and colder conditions, of course, in the overnight. And for your day tomorrow, near 60, 61 degrees. Mostly sunny skies and cool. And temperatures, well, this is the last 80 or so degree day for quite a while. Weekend next week in the 50s and 60s for highs and low temperatures in the 40s.
Today is Friday, so that means here on Sunrise, it's time for Pet of the Week, a segment where we highlight a shelter pet here in the Crossroads looking for their forever home. And today we meet Pogo. He is a puppy friend from Pet Adoptions of Cuero. He's being shared with us by Miss Linda, one of their most shining star volunteers at Pet Adoptions of Cuero.
Right. Yeah, this little guy, he is 2 years old. So he was a surrender, but that means he's already been trained. So he's crate trained, and he loves piddle pads if you don't get a chance to take him out. We think he's part wiener. He's got a very long body, but he's very low to the ground. So if you need a small dog, if you live in an apartment, this would be the perfect one for you. But Pogo also likes other dogs. So if you have a dog already and you want to get a pet for your pet, Pogo would be a perfect one to bring into the family.
And that's not always the case.
Right, exactly. And we have 2 big arenas of pet adoptions that you can bring your pet and test it out with new pets. Because once you get our pet home, your pet might be very territorial and controlling. So test him out in neutral ground. But he's super friendly. He's a little shy this morning. you need to look at the camera, Pogo. So anyway, we're real proud. Cuero was just named a certified pet-friendly city. Okay, we were given this honor by a pet food company because we do have Pet Adoptions of Cuero. We do have a wonderful, wonderful dog park that's set up for 3 different sizes of dogs. So we're inviting everyone to come out, visit our shelter, find a new dog, and take it to our new dog park in Cuero. But we're open 7 days a week, so we're there every day, every morning from 8 to 12, or we can accommodate you if you need a late afternoon appointment.
And what's the best number to call to set up an appointment?
It's 361-243-8550. We really have 25 dogs right now and over 25 cats. So if you need a pet and you want one that's already vetted, because everything is spayed, neutered, and has all their shots and is ready to go, please come and see them. They all want to be with homes. They want to be with people. We also tell people, do not give a pet as a gift. We have gift certificates. You give the gift certificate, with the holidays coming up, give the gift certificate and let the family come and pick out the pet that's going to bond with them or work with them. But we're hoping Pogo gets a home this weekend because he's very socialized and like I said, he's very well trained.
Well, he does seem like such a good boy, and it's so rare to find a dog that gets along with others. So that means he's pretty friendly. Wow.
Right.
Well, thank you so much, Linda, for coming on for Pet of the Week. And Pogo, you're so handsome. You have the best little markings here. We hope you find your forever home. All right, and don't go anywhere. Coming up, news to know before you go.
Are you ready to change your career path? Come join our sales team at the Victoria Television Group. Do you have a passion for customer service and sales? This is the right place for you. We offer great benefits, medical, dental, life, 401k, paid vacation, and much more. Call me and let me show you why the Victoria Television Group sales team is the right choice for you.
You can enjoy endless entertainment and local news updates for free on our 17 over-the-air channels. Connect your TV antenna to your smart TV in 3 easy steps. Connect the coaxial cable from your antenna to the back of your TV. Select the menu button on your remote and navigate to the correct input of your antenna. Find the channel scan option and click it. Setting up your antenna will keep you entertained and informed with the latest weather updates and emergency information for free. Call or email for questions or more information. Stay connected and stay safe.
I don't think we've ever had that in 14 seasons.
I will work like a lion. I'm a believer.
I'm going to make you filthy rich.
Let's go!
New Shark Tank tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
In Texas, the future belongs to everyone, so we created the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150. With an available 12-inch touchscreen and interior work surface, it puts the world at your fingertips. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for Texas. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Choose in stock or custom order your F-150 and lock in $3,900 for $60 plus $500 cash plus complimentary maintenance. See your Ford dealer.
Ford is the best in Texas.
And now, for today's question of the day. At least 60% of the world's population has never seen this. What is it? Okay, Trey, we have some guesses. Mary Helen guesses snow, so does Merritt. Luke is guessing a kangaroo.
Okay.
And Beth guesses a falling star.
Interesting. Of course, with the answer we're looking for, if you think about it, most of the population lives in the tropical regions of the earth, so the answer is snow.
Snow.
Snow, there you go.
Gotta watch White Christmas now.
There you go. Won't see snow this time, but temperatures are cold enough. We'll give the details a little bit later on.
President Joe Biden is in Egypt today. He's set to speak at the United Nations climate conference called COP27. After that, it's back to Asia for back-to-back summits. Hot off midterms, climate change is on Biden's agenda. He's set to address the conference of parties that signed the 1992 UN climate agreement. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi spoke at the gathering yesterday. After Egypt, it's off to Cambodia for a summit between the U.S. and the Association of Southeast Nations. Then Biden is set to attend the G20 summit in Indonesia. He'll speak with the Chinese president on Monday. Construction of the Obama Presidential Center temporarily halted after a hateful symbol was discovered at the project site. The company behind the construction says a noose was found at the construction site Thursday morning. Police say the rope noose was found in the stairwell of the construction site. The company offering a $100,000 reward for those with any information regarding the incident, and police are investigating. A New York jury found filmmaker Paul Haggis liable in a sexual assault case Thursday. It stems from a lawsuit by a former publicist who alleges Haggis raped her in 2013. A jury ordered Haggis to pay at least $7.5 million in damages. A complaint filed in New York in 2017 says the alleged victim said Haggis sexually assaulted her in January 2013 in his Manhattan apartment when she was 26 years old. The punitive damage trial will likely continue Monday, where Haggis is expected to take the stand. Haggis is a director, producer, and screenwriter. Victoria's annual Veterans Day Parade will be in downtown Victoria Friday morning, this morning. In just a few hours, the Victoria County Veterans Council starts the parade at 10 at De Leon Plaza, and the ceremony will be at the steps of the Victoria County Courthouse at 11. The guest speaker will be retired U.S. Army General Clint Anderson. All right, and let's go ahead and turn to First Warn Storm Team Meteorologist Trey Mining. Trey, we're having a weather alert day today, so it's going to get chilly, but starting at what time?
Exactly. Well, first of all, weather alert is for the thunderstorms anticipated today in the afternoon after the front moves on through and just ahead of the front. Some of those could be severe, so watch weather developments. But the temperatures will be the main story, 84 by lunchtime. Temperatures tumbling by 9 o'clock. We're well into the 50s and 40s. Waking up tomorrow with 40s, maybe even a few 30s around the region here. Thunderstorms rolling in later on today. There you go, right there through the 6 and 7 p.m. hour. And lingering rain behind the front into about the early morning hours on Saturday. So today, watch weather developments. Alert day because of severe weather, 84 degrees. Overnight lows will be 44 degrees. Wake up time in Victoria. And rain still lingering in the overnight. Clearing by tomorrow, highs near 60 degrees. And chilly temperatures for the next several days down the road. In the next week, another reinforcing surge on Monday with rain chances. So time to get your coats and keep them with you for the next several days. Make it a great weekend and stay warm. Carolina?
Thank you so much, Trey, and thank you for joining us, and thank you to veterans out there. We celebrate you today on this Veterans Day. Come to crosswordstoday.com for more local news, weather, and sports, and join James, Karina, Don, Howie, and Gino today for 25 News Now at 5, 6, and 10, and don't forget about CFL. Have a great Friday.